Previously on The Plot Thickens.
And I don't want to be the one to say it, but if we get called out, we can always blame it on Kevin.
I try to be realistic. I try to understand that people are going to talk to the press.
You just don't want to pay her for the level of work that she's been doing. Speaking of lions and which side of them you're on, Kevin, here's your ankle bracelet back. I found it attached to a turtle with a stick of gum.
Did you keep the stick of gum? You told me not to put my my ankle bracelet on deer anymore because they run too fast.
I mean, but then there was the one where it was, this is not a drill, this is not a drill. Look up above you. I'm pretty sure that cloud looks like a tap dancing giraffe going through a hula hoop.
Oh, shoot. I accidentally pushed the button a little while ago. All of this has been going out over the PA.
Attention, this is not a drill. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Kevin is awesome. Kevin's the best. Kevin's gonna save the camp. I don't know, I think we need to kill some kids.
Mr. Castle, you are the owner of this camp. I think you have to go out and talk to the media.
Hello, and welcome to this episode of Wasting All the Time. Season 3, or what are we doing? It's seasons, it's part 4.5 plus 3. And
It's like Windows at this point.
Wasting All the Time 4.6. And this is our every other week segment, long form segment that we refer to as The Plot Thickens. This is, again, a long form narrative that unfolds over multiple episodes. We're currently deep in the middle of our current one, which is centered on the lovely summer camp Generick, where all kinds of shenanigans are going on. So if you have not been listening to this from the start, if you're just randomly wandering into this podcast partway through its run of 10 years, then you may want to go back at least to the beginning of this particular Plot Thickens. Otherwise, you're going to be real confused. But I mean, if you like being real confused, no judgment here. We're supportive of all things, even when they're wrong. So, without further ado, let's get into our camp shenanigans as the plot thickens. Well, I don't know, Mr. Castle. I think I think you handled the cops real well.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, you're not in handcuffs anymore.
That's true. Yeah, they were real polite. I think the crying is what did it.
Yeah. Most cops I know are total softies. Can't bear to see a man cry.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess you could say we're kind of out of the woods. I mean, we're still in the woods. In the fact that we're in a camp. Yeah.
I don't know what you mean by that. Did they give you those interrogation drugs, and you can't see the trees now?
I can't see the tree. What?
Because Mr. Castle, we're we're safe. We're in the woods. We're at the camp still. You're not in the police station anymore. I'm Kevin, and you're Mr. Castle.
Right. Is one of us high?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
We shouldn't have.
Jesus! I didn't even see you there, Edgar. Oh my god, dude.
I told you speed running the scavenger hunt was a bad idea.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. And when you're right, you're right. You're right a lot. Edgar, and I appreciate that. Kevin, you're also very correct that we are indeed in the woods.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Yeah, we're not out of the woods, Mr. Castle. Welcome back. Welcome back
Welcome back
to this plane.
All right. So good stuff all around. Nobody is in prison. Right? No one's
I have a court date.
I mean, little Timmy is in prison, but that's for totally different stuff.
I always had a bad feeling about that kid. I tried to reach out to him. It was the skinning animals that really got to me, I think.
That's always a sign.
I mean, but on the other hand, like if he hadn't skinned all those animals, those kids at the quarry would totally be dead.
They'd be incredibly dead, which it's kind of philosophical and kind of really deep that you think about it, that death brought us life, you know?
It would have.
Okay, Ed, I think he is high still.
I think so. I think there's no way that we took all of those we didn't even check online to see if there would be conflicts of the medications.
Mm-hmm.
No. I mean, think about it. He was skinning animals with the knife that Kevin gave him, right?
Right, yeah.
And he left the trail of blood and skin and feet straight to the little alcove in the quarry that nobody knew was there.
He's higher than a kite.
Yeah.
It's really sad to see you this way, Mr. Castle.
Which one of the kids had a prescription for ayahuasca?
No. What's the phrase? It's like a zero-sum game, you know? Animals died, but children lived. And I am not in jail.
Mr. Castle, that's not how math works.
Okay.
That's like some hardcore algebra shit, man.
Yes, algebra encompasses this perfectly. So if we have a dead squirrel body X times Timmy quantity living children. Yes. The children are alive.
Oh God.
Timmy's in jail, but honestly, let's be honest, he deserves to be there. And there are no corpse state children to be seen, which I think is wins all around.
You know, when you put it like that, Mr. Castle, I think you're totally right.
Right? See, Kevin gets me. Kevin's hipping with it. He's the bee's knees. He's risen. Or has the riz? I'm not sure what form that takes.
Don't try and don't hurt yourself.
Sorry. W Kevin. There we go.
F.
Don't do that.
Okay. I have.
Oh, scared me.
Sorry, Mr. Castle's on a lot of ayahuasca right now. So
thankfully, the vomiting is over.
Okay. Did he take one of the other cabins? Their prescription?
Yeah. Which kid has a prescription for ayahuasca?
Corbin.
They all should.
Friggin' Corbin.
Yeah, Corbin does.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, his parents are like real rich. Like, I know, Kevin, your parents are rich, but like Corbin's parents are like, oof.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm not supposed to tell you. Corbin's parents are politicians.
Oh, we know. Corbin tells us all the time.
Damn it, Corbin.
The socioeconomic difference between a Kevin and a Corbin is vast.
It really is.
Yeah, like my dad works for Corbin's dad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So does that mean you work for Corbin?
I don't know if we really can apply the transitive property to that.
Is this an SAT?
I mean, the thing though is that he's a camper and you are a counselor, and technically we are here to serve the campers. So
Shit.
We're like super nannies, you know?
Well, in that case, I'm really glad that they're all still alive.
Mhm.
That's probably the best possible outcome.
Wait, why is that? Oh, just in terms of children being alive, not in terms of like serving the campers.
Well, how better to serve a whole host of campers than by them keeping them alive, not killing
Keeping them
them.
alive. Yeah. I came up here to let you all know that all of the campers are accounted for and they're in their cabins and they're all learning how to make their beds military style.
Oh, good. Good. A little discipline. I think a little discipline will go a long way. Who is running the military instruction process?
That's the new camp host.
Yeah.
Camp host.
Yeah.
Did I sign for that?
Oh no, we're the camp administration in exile.
Okay.
We're hoping to go back someday.
So we're like a camp of 4 now. Is that what I'm hearing?
In the woods, if you look around and see the trees.
Shit, we're not out of the woods.
Yeah, I thought we had established that, Mr. Castle.
I totally forgot.
Yeah. That's understandable given your current condition.
Okay. So we have to get back into camp. We have to establish our rightful place as guides and clay mind shapers of the what?
Do we though? Do we really need to?
What do you mean? There are young minds to be crafted. There are experiences to be had. There are sunbeams and babbling brooks and EpiPens abound.
I think they're going to be talking about their experiences for a long time.
Yeah, I think
With
they might have
licensed
had
therapists.
more. Yeah, I think they had more than enough. And I mean, really, how many more experiences does a teenager need?
I think we pretty much covered them.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, we had near-death experiences.
Mhm.
We had disrespect of authority, very important in
Mhm.
teenagers. Kevin, am I right?
I mean, it's my favorite.
We had missing medical supplies. Got to get the adrenaline
Mhm.
going, really kind of make it focus on what's important.
Yeah, kind of a dark
Mhm.
horse there, yeah.
Yeah. Bears and bear traps,
Oh,
which Ed's prosthetic leg looks great.
thank you. Made it myself. I'm putting the pro in prosthetic.
Well, that was good. That was nice.
Putting the aesthetic in prosthetic.
The carvings are amazing. I'm honestly really impressed with the level of detail you got in there.
I'm a serial whittler. I've whittled quite a bit.
Yeah, it shows. I'm curious that the choice was a bear paw foot, though. What was the inspiration behind that?
I'm just paying homage to my four-legged friends.
Okay.
It's like you become more one of them.
Absolutely.
And now you don't have to worry about shoes because no matter where you go, you'll be barefoot.
I don't think that one was appropriate, Mr. Castle.
What are you talking about? It's perfectly appropriate.
He's lost it on ayahuasca. I'm not gonna
Look
hold
at
it against
Ed.
him.
Yeah.
He's practically crying with laughter.
Normally people talk about seeing a fox or some shit, but
You don't think that we're going to be Mr. Castle's like spirit animals or whatever it is they call them? I don't even know if we're allowed to call them spirit animals if we're not
not around the
part
kids.
of the. Not around. Yeah.
It's a real faux pas.
No, it's okay. I'm a Viking.
Yeah. What?
Descendant from Vikings. I'm basically I was actually going to make myself a helmet with horns because I'm a Viking.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
All right.
don't want to be a spirit animal anyway, not when there's this perfectly good coyote that's been running around the place for last few days.
Yeah. Have you named him yet? You said you were going to name him.
Yeah, his name's Chuck.
Chuck. That's actually a pretty good name for a coyote.
He seems to like it.
Chuck
Yeah.
Coyote.
Yeah, that's what I said, a coyote.
Okay. Well, so now that we're our own little camp of 4, we need to come up with some kind of experiences and activities for everybody to take home. Kevin, have you ever written a letter? You understand what that is? Like, I know you're young.
A letter?
Yeah.
Like
quill
A
and parchment.
or B or C or that other shit?
A communicative excerpt of what's going on in your life that you can send off to someone else.
Boom.
To read.
Mary gets it.
So, our choices are that or go Red Dawn the camp.
I think we shouldn't Red Dawn the camp. I really don't think that's...
Red Dawn the... Okay. For once and for all, are there Russian spies around here or not?
Oh, I thought you meant like Red October.
Maybe the Russian spies were the friends we made along the way.
I don't make friends with Russian spies.
Well, maybe they're just very nice Russian people with guns. I don't know. I don't judge people like that.
Kevin, you are the very embodiment of purity. Thank you for that.
I really hate to see you this way, Mr. Castle.
Right? Me too. I'm way too nice. I need to get back to my militaristic discipline and lack of whimsy. I think that really that's what's bringing us down.
Oh. Wow.
A lack of whimsy is okay.
I mean, I remember when I first joined up at the camp and it burnt to the ground and you took a more militaristic tone and
yeah.
I mean that did get us back on track as an organization but I don't know, the past 10 years where you've been more happy is
yeah,
it's been kind of nice, not gonna lie.
You're right. Softness is weakness. We have to return to the steel in our bones. Edgar, you're a genius.
Does this mean you've got guns, Mr. Castle?
The law requires that I answer no.
Fuck yeah, that means yes.
I have plans. I have plans within plans. Kevin, you, okay. We have to take back over the camp. That's the only way for them to realize that we know what's best for them.
Yeah, like with guns?
You know what? Sure. Let's go with that. Let's start with that. Mary, you know the entire layout of the camp. You've got strategic movement down pat. Edgar, you're probably a cold-blooded killer. I'm not going to lie.
I'm a mammal, damn it.
You know what? That's on me. That was a science reference and I missed it.
Mr. Castle, I don't know if this is the best time to tell you then that, like, I mean, I'm still a counselor at the camp. They didn't fire me.
You're a double agent. This is perfect. You can get inside information. Troop disposition.
Dude, she's our man on the inside.
Yes. Morale. Munitions. Excellent.
I'm just saying that, like, maybe this isn't maybe the best course of action isn't, trying to infiltrate the camp of already traumatized kids.
You're right. A full frontal assault.
It's not right.
Yeah. Shock and awe. We have to make them respect our superior firepower, because then otherwise, how are they going to respect who's in charge at all anyway? That's just how children work, right?
I'm not comfortable abandoning diplomacy so quickly.
You know what? You know what, Edgar? You've always been the voice of reason, the logical temperance to my hot-headed charisma of leading the masses, and I appreciate that about you. Okay, we'll start with diplomacy. Who is the worst negotiator among the children? We'll just browbeat them into submission.
I don't think... Mr. Castle, maybe it's just time to let go of the camp.
I understand.
Let go.
Right. So that we can lull them into a false sense of security and then take it back while they're sleeping? Okay, I'm listening.
No, sir. Maybe, how about you stand up and let's have you sit on a different stump?
But this one looks like a throne.
Yeah, I think it's been influencing a lot of your ideas here. If you could just stand up and sit on this stump that doesn't look like a throne, it just looks like a stump.
Okay. Well, this is kind of ordinary. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mr. Castle, seeing you on that stump makes me feel like maybe I should lead the attack on the camp instead of you.
Oh my God. No, Kevin.
You're right. You have to lead from the front. Mary, you're a genius. This is why you're going to be with this camp until the day you die of old age. Amazing. Your dedication is heartwarming.
Kevin, why don't you crawl on down from the tree there?
But it's so high up.
I mean, it's about 10 feet.
Yeah. Super high.
Why don't you come down and sit on this log over here?
That log doesn't look like the log of a king.
Well, I mean, now you're jumping to the end, but yeah.
See, we already did that with Mr. Castle. I'm not going to fall for that one.
Oh, I did fall for it.
Plus, I have a stick that looks like a sword.
Kevin, do you have another one?
The forest's all out of sword sticks.
Damn it. Mary, you did this to me.
I'm just saying, I think that maybe if you go down this path, Mr. Castle, then I think you're gonna become a bad guy.
Oh no. Oh, I can't be a bad guy. Kevin, are we the baddies?
I mean, what is badness if not goodness that people don't like?
Okay, so that's like basically what every bad guys kind of says. Like,
no, the bad guys all say there is no good or evil, there's only power. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we're good.
Kevin, is that from a movie?
I don't know. It's
I'm with Mary.
Some old guy said it once. Probably a movie.
Great source. I'm tired of pretending that this camp isn't and hasn't always been supremely fucked up. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
It looks awesome, but I would have preferred to keep the original.
Okay.
I lost my damn
I respect
leg.
that.
Especially since we set it the first time and it was clearly like healing and on the mend. It was that other bear attack that just
and fool me once, shame on you. Get me with the bear trap twice, shame on me. But I mean, what happened?
I was certain the bears were going to invade. We made them so mad.
And It was the clang of the bear trap taking the leg off that alerted the cops to our location. That plus I was accidentally leaning on the PA button.
I can't believe you brought it with you. I like the wireless range on that thing is incredible.
I designed it myself.
Ed, I've never given you enough credit for your engineering skills.
No one does. Sorry. It's true.
Yeah, no, I just said that. I led with that. I was trying to kind of be open and, vulnerable. And
Sorry, you're
just-
high, so I don't believe anything you say.
Mm-hmm.
No, I respect that. That's fair. I was going to tell you about the vampire behind you, but now I'm not because you just had to like shit on my compliment. So you know what, Ed? There you go.
Okay, well, so what's the plan? Mary, do you want to lead? Do you want to be a leader? I can you know what? I'll abdicate. If you think you have the gumption and the oomph and the chutzpah, he's sitting on the throne again.
He is. He stood up in
I
mid
kinda-
speech. Mr.
I kind of thought you
Mr.
would just
Castle.
like pass it over and then like, genuflect.
No, Mr. Castle, I don't want to lead anything, especially with this camp.
That's the perfect person to be a leader.
This camp or the other
You
camp.
could lead both.
No, this is my last year. This is definitely my last year.
What are you going to do if you're not a counselor?
Me too.
There's so much more I could do with my life.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to do it. I'm going to go on a summer vacation.
Wow.
To camp.
No.
Read the damn
someplace
woods.
Yeah, something very urban. Like I'm going to go to New York City or something.
Wow.
It's so dirty though.
Yeah. You know what else is dirty, Mr. Castle? Dirt in woods.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
All right. No, I understand. Every great leader has people who are not responsive to the call. And if that's you, I respect your choice. You want to have a 1-bedroom apartment that's 35 square feet with tap dancing neighbors upstairs and a roommate, a crying baby. You know what? If you want to live in honestly, I'll be honest with you. If you want to live in a cage, that's fine. I respect that choice.
I don't.
I'll just be out here I'll be out here in freedom. I'll be out here in
I
the
don't.
living in nature with
Wait,
Kevin.
is that what you envision where I live?
That's New York, right? That's what all the apartments look like. They're all about this big.
Oh, in movies they look a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Those are all filmed in Canada. That's not real.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. Canada's one of the biggest studios in the world.
Hey, wow.
Remember that show Jackass? Entirely in Canada.
Mhm.
Wow.
Really?
Jeez. I think that's impressive.
I mean, I'm a little impressed.
Canada's huge. That's what we'll do. We'll go to Canada and start our camp there. It's the Great White North. It's the purest form of wilderness that you can experience. Kevin, you speak French, right?
Is that Mountie bullshit?
That's close enough. Yeah. Who's with me? French Canadian camp.
I think Mary and I are already on the record as we're out.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Castle, I've still got 2 more years in my community service, so I guess I'm in.
Dedication. Tenacity. That's what I'd like to see.
You have an ankle bracelet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Are you allowed to leave the country?
I am if a badger has my bracelet. I finally, they just hang out.
Did a badger steal your ankle bracelet off of Charles?
No, it was a fair exchange of goods
Oh.
and services.
I guess that's all right.
Stealing is wrong, Ed. Ding.
Yeah. The condescension. Stealing is wrong, Ed. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Well, there
Wow.
you have it, folks. We have thickened that plot up for another week. So be sure to join us again next time when we see the next thing that happens. I mean, what will happen? Will everyone go back and reclaim the camp Red Dawn style? Will there be a little Sean Astin to stop their nefarious plot? Will Mary the double agent choose a side? If so, whose side will it be? Will Edgar grow back his leg under mysterious circumstances, as often happens in poorly written camp dramas? Will Mr. Castle finally just drop some fucking acid instead of trying to go the organic route? Find out the answer to these questions and more next time on The Plot Thickens.
Thanks ever so much.
Butts.
Bye.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, an improv comedy podcast. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you really enjoyed the show, support us at patreon.com/timewastepod, or go to wastingallthetime.com.